Hey guys, SuperMarioPoke here, and for Sunday's upload, I have a match against Maaaddenman. Please check out his channel. He has a really awesome LP going on right now for the Nuzlocke challenge, and he already lost his Oshawott. And he also does Wi-Fi battles. Anyways, to the battle. Here, I wasn't sure what he was going to do. I could have pursued it, but I didn't want to end up, screwing something up in the long run. So I did go for Ice Beam, hoping to hit something on the switch. Not sure what, but, whatever. First turn, blech. I know I can live a U-turn, so I stay in because I'm going to go Fire Blast in case he decides to try to set up a Swords Dance on me. But I do know he's banded now based on the amount of damage that U-turn did. And he goes straight to his Rotom Wash. And here, I'm like, you know what, screw it. I don't want to switch to anything, so I predict the miss and go for a Roar. And go to Latios. And Latios here is a problem because it's Expert Belted. And I do switch out and I go to Hell's Bells because I'm like, wow, I probably should switch out Tyranitar by now. I mean, he's been in for a lot longer than he normally is. And he goes for the Surf, and that's fine. And now I'm going to scout for the, the Expert Belt or the Hidden Power Fire or whatever. And it turns out he is belted. And with that, I cannot live another one yet. But I have a plan. My plan now is I'm going to start switching around until he feels like he's forced to just go for the Draco. And then I'll sack Tyranitar to the Draco. And here he goes Surf, and that's fine. And that's perfect. But I know because my Latios has Psyshock, he probably does as well because it OHKO's special defensive Tentacruel. And he does go for it, so that's awesome. And now he's just like, screw it, I'm not going to wait for him to switch out to something, just go for the Draco, and that's perfect. I could not ask for that to be any better because now I can go back into Hell's Bells and rocking it with the Gyro Ball because I can survive a Hidden Power Fire now, whereas I could not before. And it still almost takes me out, but I can bring that Latios all the way down to, like, I don't know, 8 HP, and then Sandstorm takes him out. So that is perfect. I could not ask for that to go any better. He goes to Rotom. I'm not sure what kind of Rotom this is, but what I do know is I can just go to Latios. And he goes for the Will-O-Wisp, so at least I know he's not Choice. That'll save a lot of my problems because now I know he's slow. And because he's slow, I know I can outspeed him with a lot of things that would normally get hurt by him. He switches out now and goes to his Tyranitar. As I predicted that and went for the Surf, I was thinking, if anything's going to come in, it's going to be T-Tar because I know Rotom can't touch me and he has to get out of there. Question was whether he had Volt Switch or not. Now I don't think he has Volt Switch, which is another major factor. Luckily, I do get the crit, which means I'll be able to take him out with a second Surf, and that's... You don't see Latios taking out T-Tars that much when they're at full HP. And generally, it's when they do, it's because of a crit. And, crits suck, but it's always good to crit a T-Tar. I go back into Hell's Bells now, just wanting to see what he would do, maybe Volt Switch. And he goes for the Pain Split, so now I'm going to get a lot of HP back, or at least, a lot in my aspect of it. And now, because now I can live another hit from, I don't know, Excadrill. And that's perfect. I could not ask for that to go any better. And I know he's going to want to attack me now, so I'm just going to go to Latios. And I have one hit left, and I decide if I had to choose between Rotom or Scissor being taken out this turn, I would rather it be Scissor. So I'm going to go Hidden Power Fire because, hey, it'll get some damage on Rotom. But the best part of it is if he does go to Scissor, I'll take that thing out and I don't have to deal with it anymore. And I thought that was more important than finishing this thing off. Although I switch out here and go straight into Metroid, who gets Pain Splitted. And that's a problem. Because, yeah, he's got all that HP back. But I have the Scald and I'm like, you know what? It's gonna burn. I know it's gonna burn. It's gonna burn him. Please, just do it. Do it. Do it. And I get the burn on the first Scald, which is perfect because he went for Will-O-Wisp. And now it's just going to be a game, not a game of cat and mouse, but a game of who kills who. As he's got the Hydro Pump and I've got the Scald, but I do have a lot more HP than he does. And the reason why I'm just like, you know what, I'm just going to stay in until he switches is because now he can't really Pain Split to get all his HP back. And the reason why he's staying in is because he doesn't have anything that would really appreciate a Scald, especially his Gliscor. Because if I burn the Gliscor with a Scald, oh my lord, he is ruined. So we both have very specific reasons to stay in, and it just so happens that I will live as he dies. And that's fine. I mean, I have like one more hit left. I don't have that much HP, but we both had our own reasons to stay in because it was a stalemate. And he's just gonna. I'm hoping he maybe over predicts and goes for the U-turn so I can get a Scald off on him. But he does just go for the bullet punch. That's fine. I'm just gonna set up with Mr. Rossetti because I'm thinking a neutral rock slide. Although I should have gone Earthquake. And that's biting me in the butt now because here I realized that it's a 3-hit KO, not a 4-hit KO, and I went Rock Slide, and it doesn't take him out. So Earthquake with the stab and more power would have taken him out, and that would have been a good game, but I messed up. And with the lefties, it's gonna be close. So I go for I go for the Earthquake because I just want to take him out. And what he doesn't know is that I packed the Hidden Power Ice. And so I'm going to go for that as he tries to set up on me. And that Hidden Power Ice is just going to wreck him. It's definitely going to be a 2-hit KO. And he knows he cannot take me out from this range with a +2 Ice Fang unless he gets a flinch. And so here he he protects because he wants more HP before he switches out. Because Ice Fang's still going to KO him from the range he's at. And that's a major problem for him. Thankfully, I do carry the Hidden Power Ice. And he's just going to go right to this thing. And the reason I didn't switch it up to Earthquake is because, I mean, I already knew he was going to go to Doriyuzu. But I wanted to break the balloon if he had one. And it turns out he doesn't. So, I get to go for the Earthquake. And I get to do massive amounts of damage to his Doriyuzu. And it turns out I take him out. That's perfect. He does not have that much left. This battle is closing, and he has his Scissor, which is going to do a number to my health bells with the superpower. Thankfully, though, I did save him for later in those first couple of turns when I was almost dead, and I switched him out because I needed that guy. He did work. But I can just go to Gliscor and set up a Swords Dance on because he has to switch. And I could have gotten Ice Fang on switch, but hey, Swords Dance is Swords Dance. And I know for a fact he cannot take me out in one hit if he wins the speed tie, if we're the same set. Because, you know, it's proven you need a Swords Dance to take out Gliscor with a Gliscor. Unless you get a crit or flinch or whatever. Anyways, that is the battle. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to check out Maaaddenman. And hey, keep battling, guys. Peace.